Okay, I will say this. This show has a tone problem. Are we just a slapstick comedy? Is this just the Three Stooges? Or is this a serious drama with serious consequences? Anyone can die, and we should be at the edge of our seats and like super emotionally invested. Because here's the thing: you can't be emotionally invested and and really enjoying the slapstick comedy. Like for instance, you can't get emotionally invested in the Three Stooges or Friends, or maybe some idiots did become emotionally invested in Friends because they do like characterization. They were just around for so long, possibly, I guess. Can't be emotionally invested in Seinfeld. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's hilarious, but you're not going to be emotionally invested in it, right? Because it's just there's no pathos, there's no characterization, no true characterization. These don't feel like real people. They just feel like plot devices, comedic plot devices, right? So the problem you have on this show, usually they navigate the comedy. It's like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like every now and then, like kids dying of brain cancer, and then Xander will make a joke like literally 2 minutes later. They're like, "Oh yeah, he's dying of brain cancer. Boy, that sucks." And then Xander's got jokes. It's like, wow, that we bounce back from cancer really fast. They have that problem sometimes. They got to get their jokes in. Another good example in the finale: a major character dies, and a person who was in love with that character for years, for literally years, is cracking jokes. Literally, the character in question dies, and about 10 minutes of screen time later, and not much longer, maybe 45 minutes of actual time within the show, like 45 minutes after this character dies, the one been in love with her for years is cracking jokes because it's the end of the series, and you want to end on a positive note. You want to get a couple final jokes in here, and then the show's over, right? You got to do that. You can't end on a downer note. But that's just a tone problem. You can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You just can't. Like, and writers should understand this, and a lot of times they don't, and then you have problems, right? Like, okay, Mr. Pervy Sage is just a complete cartoon, and I don't mean that because he's animation. I mean cartoon of a human being. There are real human beings that are cartoons, and we don't take them seriously. Like, he's a cartoon. Like, any woman comes by, ooh, he freaks out. He runs to her. And he doesn't think about anything else. Completely abandons his duties. His entire effing job is to protect Naruto. Instead, he runs away to this woman and spends time with her because that's all he cares about. That's a cartoon. That's slapstick. That's Three Stooges. Laurel and Hardy, right? You can't do Laurel and Hardy and have them have a brain cancer plotline. You can't do it because we don't give a shit because they're Laurel and Hardy. They're slapstick. This show wants to try to have both ways and it's not working, right? We can't take this Pervy Sage seriously as a serious character. And so, like, if he dies at some point and Radu is just ripped to shreds and he's crying, I'm not going to feel it unless they really do some character work in between now then and now, right? I'm not even saying I'm closed-minded. I'm just saying, like, as things stand right now, he is a slapstick cardboard cartoon. He might as well be having clown shoes with the beepy nose and stuff, and the little flower that shoots the water out. Because no actual serious human being would have abandoned their dudes and go run to some woman, right? Maybe you try to get the number, but he's not going to. Hey, here, you take the keys. I'm literally here to protect you because we know you're in trouble. We had that conversation, but no, like, here, you take the keys, go by yourself. I need to go get this pussy, right? Like, what? Like, you can't have both ways. So it doesn't work. So I don't know if that's the way it was in the manga or the showrunner was just bad at translating tone, Now, I'm not saying the show sucks, and I think, generally speaking, he's the only character I can say you cannot take seriously. He's a complete cartoon clown. And if anything bad happens to him and other people feel bad, I'm not going to feel it. Like, you're going to be wasting your time. He's the only one I feel that way about. Everybody else, now, it was goofy that the Hokage was lusting over and having his nose bleeding because of, because he's what, 100 years old? He's been doing magic for 90 years? Twice as long as we've been alive? This son of a bitch has been doing magic. But a little boy shapeshifts into a woman. He's like, oh, like this, and he's got blood coming out of his nose. I guess that means you're horny, right? You saw the transformation. You know that's still a little boy inside that body. Like, that was goofy. But they only did it the 1 or 2 times, and then we moved on, and we got the character development. And I felt something when he died, right? Because they didn't keep doing it. They didn't keep doing it. This dude, that's all they do with him, and I know that's his thing. That's just saying he's literally called Pervy Sage, right? I understand that. But for me, where he crossed the line was last episode, like I said, the way I described it. So I'm not feeling it. It's not working for me. Fortunately, it's just one character. There's some shows they go completely off the rails for this because they just don't know what they want to be. This show, I just think, is pure entertainment. It wants you to laugh, but it also wants you to feel all the emotions. It's almost like it's like a Greek play in that way, right? A Shakespeare play, or even going further back to Greek plays. They want you to feel every emotion. They're not just trying to make you feel one thing. So it's fine. It's just if I'm bringing it up now in case something really horrible happens, dude, which I suspect it will. You're gonna see me laughing at him as his guts are being ripped out of his asshole. You're gonna see me laughing at him, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, dude, what a cold-blooded asshole." No, man, they didn't earn that. I'm not gonna be. I felt the Hokage's death, right? Anyway, let's get into this. This is episode 84, and we're going on one. 3, 2, 1. He's taller than Sasuke. I mean, that should be your first clue, right? Just close the door in his face. I didn't order room service. He didn't do the eye thing, by the way. That's what I thought was going to happen when I was talking about the eye contact last episode, in the Nether Realm or whatever we're going to call it, the Never Never. So Sasuke, I think, is actually going to rescue him. I didn't think that until late in the episode. I was like, well, why are they putting so much time into him trying to find him, right? I think he's going to make a difference. Say, I assume that's a flashback transition, right? Heh. Go away, kid. You bother me. Yeah, he's still alive for now. I love the expression on his face. It's good stuff. Damn, that's hateful. Oh, because you are? The hell is that? Slap. What the hell was that? Wow, did that hurt him? Damn, man. You left a bruise. Dick. Why don't you find some friends? Yeah, what is that? You're weird. I'm out of here. Go cry to your mother. Oh, green tea. Hey, Father, do we have any names in this family? Shouldn't I be saying, like, how come John isn't paying attention to me? I don't know what I mean. Oh, I see. Man, your shuriken is garbage. F you, Mom. Well, excuse the hell out of me. Those two words seem pretty synonymous to me. Say it. Eat my ass. Sorry, I have anger issues. Thanks for rubbing it in my face. Are you trying to hit that or something? Why are you bragging about my brother? Yeah. Thanks for making me feel bad. Read the room, Granny. Yeah. Yeah, how old are you? So that'd be what, 10? Sibling rivalry doesn't exist. What could possibly be the matter with this conversation we just had? Yeah, I'm aware, thanks. It takes a village to raise a kid, especially when they're this high maintenance. I'm stopped by the library so the librarian can pump up my confidence. He's an intense kid, man. I, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with those. They call them shukurins or whatever, throwing stars, whatever. Yeah, there's also like throwing needles and different kinds of things, right? Boy, I'd be throwing those things. They'd hit everything but the wall I was throwing at. Even when they did hit the wall, they wouldn't stick. But I was obsessed with that. Oh shit! He woke up in a dumpster behind Denny's 2 days later. The hell are you looking at up there? Oh, no, nothing, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of weird, ain't it? Now that's a jump scare. Good shit. Oh shit. So this is the day it happened. I suspected. Imagine finding this at his age. Like Jesus Christ, man. See, this kind of shit I'm talking about, right? Like if he had been spending all this time pulling balloons out of his ass or something, something stupid, I wouldn't be feeling this. But I am feeling this because he's a serious character. He has his comedic moments, but he's not a clown, right? That's what I'm talking about. I will say I'm not super impressed with the voiceover actor here. Not feeling like he's feeling anything, you know. He's just kind of talking. The animation is conveying it, like what they're doing with his eyes and stuff. That's conveying it. The voice is not conveying the pain, right? The fear, confusion. I wouldn't do it, kid. You gonna go in there and take care of business or not? Shit, brutal. It was his brother, wasn't it? That's the big reveal. No, that doesn't look like his brother. That's is that the gray haired dude? No, it is his brother. Holy shit! What's up? Yeah, they're right in front of me. I can clearly see it. Jesus, is that poison? Why would he miss so far if unless it didn't matter because it's poison? Well, holy shit. I don't think we knew that, did we? We didn't know that it was his brother that did it. Yeah. That's why I never wanted to spend time with your chump ass. You're not evil like me. That's why I'm going to put you in another region. Exactly. So he's had personal experience with this realm before. Jesus. Yeah. He wants to make sure you know that it was him. That you can't be in denial. That's what this is about. That's right, them too. I did it with one shot. Wasn't that cool? They were lined up just perfect. Jesus. Man. The drool is a nice touch. I really like what they're doing here, man. The animation is so spot on. The shot selection, how it's like fading in and out, man. It's so good. I thought you knew because I'm a dick. Wow. I don't believe him. There's an ulterior motive here. if if this is the only reason, that is messed up. Wow. But you're pathetic, so I have to test myself against you. Yeah, don't talk rubbish. I like you're out of your mind better than don't talk rubbish. So why aren't you killing him? Like, what's the point? Do you see something greater in him that you want to utilize in the future? I suspect so. Because they're definitely prioritizing. No, no, they're after Naruto though, not Sasuke. Interesting. It's still possible he saw something in him. He's hoping to use at some point. You let him go. You could have totally killed him. I'm not a huge fan of a flashback episode going coming after a cliffhanger, but you know what? This is a really good one. So that's it. You're pathetic. Really? Wow, what a dick. This reunion ought to be interesting. I know we had a little briefly earlier in the series, but like now that we know the story, it ought to be interesting. So anyway, why have you been standing here staring at me for 20 minutes? Yeah, Out in public? Probably wise to go out in public if that's what we're going to do. Nobody can see you here. So. I don't think so. That's kind of extreme. I think they just want to see what he's got. Will he resist? Will he run? Oh. I sense your presence. Well, that's just great. Yeah, no shit. Except taller, right? Yeah, we've noticed. Thank you for reinforcing that 3 seconds after the fact. That blew Naruto's mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did that. You're not strong enough yet. I don't think. Well, now it's all coming together, isn't it? Look at him. Yeah, he's making those connections, man. Soundtrack kicking as always. He's about to tear that ass up. I said he wasn't ready. Maybe he is. I forgot about his Palpatine powers, right? Yeah. I'm in the crossfire, Sasuke. Let me get around to your side first. Hey, don't burn down the place. It's called a surgical strike, dumbass. Yeah, he ain't trying to hear nothing about that, man. No surgical strike, nothing. Holy shit. You just killed 12 people there in those rooms, man. The hell you doing? Well, all that for a drop of blood. That's a damn problem. It's not good. Yeah, it's time to jump in. Agreed. You need to go back to the old you. He's about to light you up like a Christmas tree. Get the hell off me. Oh, shit. Jesus. I didn't think he was going to do that. Like, go too hard on his brother. Oh, shit. Summon that creature. It just had a feast. Shit. That's going around. What's going to be, kid? He just told you. Time to run. But he won't. He's not going to abandon Sasuke. Holy shit. Impressive. He's summoned. Excellent. And the toad has armor too. Excellent. Really? Really? Yeah, fucking right. All right, you son of a bitch. A little bit less than a clown, I suppose. I don't regret anything I said, but this drags him kicking and screaming slightly past the line back over here, where now, okay, I can invest in it emotionally. Boy, they love tiptoeing across that. They're tiptoeing right on that line, that razor's edge line, man. Apparently, he knocked her. She was a plant, right? Clearly, or he just like assaulted some random woman who took an interest in him. I guess he peeped her game that she was a plant to draw him off. He played along until the trap was sprung, staking Naruto out like a goat so he could get attacked, and then coming in once the trap is sprung. Right? Okay, so we got that going on. But still, man, if she hadn't been a plant, if she was a woman who's normally interested in him, and he wouldn't have sniffed it out, right? I don't buy that. I don't think he sniffs it out. So he can talk shit if he wants to. Like, I think he got lucky. If it had been a coincidence, she'd been some random woman that's hitting on him, he would have never noticed anything, and Naruto would be in the enemy hands now. So he got lucky that she was a plant, which he could then see through, right? But this barely gets him back across the line. That's all I was asking for, you know? That's all I was asking for, man. Good job.